Hey beautifuls, welcome to your reading. Okay, so today we are going to look at what are their current thoughts and feelings of you today. So it's a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, it's meant for you. And so this is really fun because we're also going to do an 18 plus extended on like their sexy thoughts and feelings towards you. And I have this really like sexy board that's just going to be on the extended because it's kind of naughty. And so if you guys have never been to a pick a card, what you're going to do is you're going to use your intuition to help guide you into one of these piles. Okay, so this one is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. And I'll go ahead and I'll put the timestamps down below, and you guys can go there, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello beautifuls, welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get very relaxed and comfortable as we dive in. So we have the energy of honesty. And so I think like why this would come out is there could possibly be a lot of things that need to be cleared. I think that there's a lot of things that need to be talked about and a lot of things that need to be said and heard. So we'll find out more. So let's go ahead and use the board. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion. We could be tapping into some fire signs possibly, or just this honesty that wants to come through is very fiery. So sometimes that's pissed off, like sometimes that's, they're turned on. It could be a lot of different things. Sorry, I got smudged and I don't know how. So, okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Oh, oops. Sorry, that one really went far. Okay, so let's see here. We have Cancer and thought-provoking. We have Libra connected to your body. 10th house connected to kind of like flirty and wild. I'm looking at it from a different angle, so you guys may see it differently. But let's see. And then we have Uranus connected to inspiring. Okay, and then I'm going to just throw one more. And the 3rd house on thought-provoking. Okay. That's interesting because the 3rd house is all about thoughts and thinking and communication. There's a lot that needs to be said, I think. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with Cancer and thought-provoking, before we get into that, let's see. So you or them could connect somewhere, somehow, with Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? If those don't connect, it could just be really trying to communicate like a deeper message here. With Cancer, connected to thought-provoking, Cancer is like the feelings, the home, the mother, like really, that sweet and like tender parts of yourself that you don't really reveal to everybody. That's really connected to their thinking. So I'm really thinking that there's a lot of, it actually feels kind of like they have their emotions and then they have just what they should do or what they should say. So today, it's kind of, I think, a little bit of a war between what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and being really wrapped up in their thoughts today because we have 2 thinking energy coming through. And of course, Gemini, they are Mercury, which is all about thinking. We have Libra connected to your body. Okay, so with Libra, this is love and beauty and it's the aesthetics, and Libra has something so perfect about her and she's so precious, like in her divinity of that Venetian energy. And so today this person's thinking like that they're very attracted to you. There's a lot to do like with them thinking about your body, thinking that it's very symmetrical, thinking it's very pretty. I feel like too, like the scent of it, since Libra is a lot of times, Libra energy could be, that's kind of more Taurus, like Taurus is more the senses, but Libra is so aesthetically pleasing that it looks like it just like smells good and it's just perfect. And so we have the 10th house connected to flirty and wild. That's interesting because Capricorn 10th house energy is a little bit more serious. It's like kind of we're kind of serious towards our goals and what we want. And there's this other part of them that they're feeling really flirty and they're really wild. And so there's actually a lot of sexual energy here, so I think the extended is going to be really good. But with this, again, it kind of feels like there's a war. Like it feels kind of like I should be serious, but I feel so like I want to get out of my shell and I want to like chase you. There's that fire here. Um, we have Uranus connected to inspiring. So Uranus is like super weird, different, radical, new ideas. Like we're like breaking all the norms of like what you should do, what you should say, and Uranus is just like, yo, I'm just doing exactly what the fuck I want to do. And this is really inspiring. So like the way you think, the way you communicate, the way you act is really cool to them. I think it's very different to them. And I think their thoughts today have a lot to do with maybe taking a new approach to communicating, to talking, to being together because they feel very inspired. We have the third house connected to thought provoking. So the third house is kind of short distance travels. It's kind of like your neighborhood. It's kind of your surroundings. It's your mind. It's like that chitter chatter and like what's going on and like wanting to learn. And it's that mercurial energy in the chart. It's really cool. It also rules, the third house is the house of the goddess. So, and I feel like the moon has a goddess energy to her. She's very special, Cancer energy. And that's interesting. The moon is in her joy in the third house. They're really feeling like I think their thoughts have a lot to do with you looking very pretty, you feeling wet and watery and like a spiritual type of feeling to them. It's really pretty actually. So let's go ahead and look at the tarot. So, and when I do, we got upright and reversals, so we don't know exactly what's going to come through. So tell us more about their thoughts and their feelings today. Group number 1. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Hangman in reversal. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Sun. And then we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands in reversal. Okay, what is this trying to communicate on their thoughts today? 5 of Cups, like, why even look up? Like, I'm feeling so sad. Like, there's no fucking sun here. Like, there's no happiness. I can read you some of the things. We have sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse. And being unable. I feel like with the Hangman, like how I really feel about it is the Hangman upright, we really get to surrender and let go, and it feels good to kind of like just release into like what is supposed to be. But I feel when it's in a reversal, it's kind of like I'm not gonna let go. And so they could have like some sort of like guilty feelings or some feelings of like being abandoned or something like that within them right now. Those are some of their thoughts. We have the 10 of Cups here, so feeling like this is perfect. Like this could be perfect. There's beauty and harmony here. It's a happy family and it's just a good day and there's so much to celebrate and it's all this emotional beautiful feeling that you kind of stop, like when you see a rainbow you kind of stop and stare. It's like, whoa, like I feel that they're thinking this today, but it's interesting. And that's kind of that what we got over here with the board is like there was opposites, right? We have like the 10th house of being serious, and then we have flirty and wild, and we have the moon connected to their thoughts and kind of this tug of war. And that's kind of what the tarot is saying. And so even though I feel like they feel the sun, like, oh my gosh, I love that card. It's probably like the best card in the deck, or one of them for sure. And it's like, this day is perfect. Like, you're perfect. Like, I'm so happy. And this is for some with the Queen of Wands in reversal. she can be okay. So the Queen of Wands upright, she is so fun and like vivacious, and she can, I don't know, she's so charismatic and she can light up the whole room that she walks in. She'd be really funny and like cool and really popular. But when she's in reversal, I feel like it's almost like, yeah, she has all that energy, but does it get like a little bit cocky or something like that? So I think sometimes this can mean different things. This person could feel you're possibly out of your reach. You could be very seductive, very sexy, kind of teasing, and they could like want to grab this or have this. Or for some, please just take what resonates. It could be kind of a sense of acting cooler, like I'm too cool. So I feel like there's a little bit of games here with their thoughts, but more than anything, it's like they really like you. You inspire them. They feel very excited about you, and there is some internal feeling though of something sad that they need to let go of, or something lonely, or something that's like sticky. And even if it's of the past, they need to be honest with themselves and really let that go. We have the High Priestess. So she is beautiful, she's divine, she knows all things really, and like we'll never really be able to discover what each, I mean, maybe we can, but I think each person holds this within themselves, their High Priestess or intuition, and it's really beautiful. And it's like the High Priestess, she holds the keys, within the subconscious. And I feel that they view you in this very goddess like way, this very moon like pretty way, where today they're thinking, damn, she knows me really well, or damn, like he knows me really, really well. There's a lot of intuitive connection here that even though maybe things aren't being said or communicated, it feels like it could be communicated in a different realm, like in a different way. Let's find out more. So we have dark beauty, mysterious as the night. So for some of you guys, maybe you guys have dark hair, or maybe you guys just have something kind of dark. It's kind of interesting that this came out after the High Priestess. There's some kind of mystery in their thinking. There's some kind of goddess-like energy that you possess that maybe that's why we have the need to be so honest and need to be so real, and it's like so fiery, because it's like we have a lot of opposite energy and a lot of different things going on, and there's so much mystery, and it's nighttime, but we have the sun here, and the sun needs to come and illuminate everything. And so let's go ahead and get one more of these. We have seductive eyes. So they're thinking about your eyes. I think they're thinking about the way there's like just like a lot of sexiness to your eyes, communicative energy with your eyes. I think being very smart too, and like kind of knowing what power you hold, because different women, like different celebrities, like Marilyn Monroe for example, she was very seductive, and she was like, I think she was really smart, like she knew exactly what she was doing. And so you hold, this person thinks you hold a lot of power over them, not in a bad way, but just in this very seductive, like sexy way. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to get one more, and these are like, this is a cool deck. It's called Dimensions of Light, and I'm gonna just pick one from here and I'm gonna read it to you. So these are kind of their spiritual, this is kind of what's happening spiritually today in their thoughts and their feelings towards you. We have two that came out, so oh, they're so pretty too. They're so bright, both of them. Okay, so we have 36. Let's see. So what is going on? Let it live. Oh my gosh, and there's so much wildness and flirting and inspiration and fire over here. So, and if you want to take a screenshot of this, you can. After one has an intuition, a choice needs to be made to act upon it. This is when a clash between soul and ego can be experienced. The soul wishes to move forward, but the ego can create traps that undermine progress. One trap may be excessive fear based on feeling inadequate to the task, or an inflated or enormous view that if something is destined, then no work is required on our part, and it should effortlessly manifest out of thin air. It is good to have faith in the power of the universe as our co-creative ally, but it does not do our work for us. Humans need to hold up their side of things. In forgetting this, the prospect of the hard work required to grow can be misinterpreted as a sign that something is not right and one should therefore give up. You are meant to bring something to life. Do your work, but also allow the universe to play a part in your manifestation. Seek a moderate approach for your best success. Do not talk yourself out of your destiny. Whoa. I really like that. I like that just for me, like hearing that is very cool. I think it's almost like they know there's destiny here. They know there's fate here. They know that there's an intertwining connection, like a number 8 between you guys. And they feel like if it's destined to happen, it's going to happen. But at the same time, it's like effort has to be made. And that's kind of where that honesty comes through. So let's see what this one says. We have 38. Evolving vision. There comes a time when visions or dreams, no matter how marvelous they are, need to be upgraded to meet the present circumstances. There's a spontaneous wild. We have a wild right here in their feelings towards you. An unpredictable quality to life that requires flexibility and responsiveness from those who wish to live creatively and connected to the endless emanations of divine play. Sometimes we have to grow to meet the vision. Sometimes the vision needs to grow to meet us. The universe is lovingly prodding you to become aware that there is more depth and richness to your divine path than you thought. Instead of a one-course meal, a sumptuous banquet is in order. It might seem counterintuitive, but it does take courage to receive. It involves confronting our previous unconscious smallness of mind or heart. Let smaller notions be stretched by the higher will of divine purpose. Be bold with your openness to what can be. Many new things are becoming possible for you now, and through that, much benefit shall emerge for many. It actually, to me, like, this is what I feel. I feel like this person today, their thoughts and their thinking are like, I know I have to fucking take action towards my goals. Like, I know it's a yes. I know I like this. Like, we have yes right here. I know there's so much fire and there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of action that needs to be required. It's like, yo, do something, like take action. And so that's kind of a lot of their thoughts and their feelings towards you today. So I really like that. That was cool. Let's go ahead and get some letters and some numbers. So we have the number 8. We have U. We have K. We have D. We have T. We have J. We have W or M. We have the number 7, so maybe we have some Scorpios, some Libras. We have Q. We have X. We have I. We have 2, so maybe some Tauruses, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oh, look at that. We have Virgo, so we have Earth. We have a heart. We have V. We have B. We have I love. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. We have O. And we have C. Okay, you guys, so if that connected with you, I hope it did. And if you'd like, I'd love to have you come on the extended. Come over to the extended. It's gonna be really fun, really juicy. I have all my sexy decks that I get to come on here. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, love you guys so much. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get very relaxed and comfortable as we dive in. Okay, so group number 2, what are their current thoughts and feelings towards you today? So we have the energy of number 13, summon. So it kind of feels like they want to tell you what to do. It kind of feels like they want to say, like, you come here, I want to talk to you, I want to be with you. It's kind of, it's not like, you know, commanding exactly, but it is a little bit like you're mine today type of feeling. Let's go ahead and see more. Sorry about my board. I need to get a new one since it got smudged somehow. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out a little bit more about what's going on. We have the fifth house connected to drugs. We have Cancer connected to sneaky. We have Venus connected to addicted. So we have a lot of like addictive, almost drug, like intense, intoxicated feelings. We have Sagittarius and lips. Lots of sexual energy. I feel like the extended is going to be really interesting. Let's go ahead and the 12th house connected to natural desire. That's really interesting because that is a really strong into escapism, the 12th house. It is kind of that sweet escape. So let's see. You could connect with Cancer, possibly you or them, or let's see, Venus, so Libra or Taurus. We have Sagittarius, we have Pisces, and then we have the 5th house of Leo. So what I'm seeing here with your current thoughts and feelings towards you, so the 5th house is like really exciting and fun and joyful and creative and such a positive place in the astrological chart. And that's connected to drugs, and this is connected to their feelings towards you. So that's telling me they're thinking like, it feels fun to be with you. It feels exciting to be with you. I'm kind of intoxicated by you. It's really steamy. It's really interesting. It's very fun. It's really adventurous. And they think and feel that they really get like a wild, I would say just like a wild experience they don't really get with anything else. Drugs, they're really addicting. And I feel like you became this sexy, like it doesn't have to be negative because the 5th house is so positive, so I actually think it's very fun, and I just feel like they really want to see you. Like today they're feeling like, oh, I really want to see you. With Cancer connected to sneaky, that's really interesting. So Cancer, the moon, the emotions, the feelings, I think they're hiding how much they feel. I think emotionally they're being emotionally sneaky, emotionally not like deceptive or anything, but just not really not really showing it, more so hiding their feelings. We have Venus connected to addicted. So with Venus, this is very beautiful and it's aesthetically just pleasing to look at and to be around, like beautiful Venetian energy. And so whatever your Venus sign is in, I feel like they're really thinking about it and they're addicted to it. And I think that I'm kind of curious, why is this person having like such strong addiction? Chaos. Okay. With that card, from personal experience, I noticed like that card is really, really hard because it feels like things aren't working out the way I want them to. Like I really want this so bad, like whatever it might be in your life, and it can create an inner storm within yourself. And so I think that they could be addicted to you and just feeling this so intensely, because I think that you bring out the highest highs, but I think when they don't get it, it can bring out some really low lows. So tell us more about this chaos. Complicated. That's 9/11, like 911, like this is extreme, like I'm having extreme feelings. Okay, so it's an inner world right now of like feeling so addicted to you, wanting to be with you, wanting to be around this beautiful Venetian energy of you, and thinking it's just kind of ethereal. but there's something complicated going on here. There's complicated, complex things, and I think the tarot is really going to help clarify. We have Sagittarius connected to lips. So with Sagittarius, it's really like an abundant energy, a beautiful energy, a joyful energy. And so today I think they're thinking about kissing you. The extended's going to be good and juicy. I'll make sure like it's long and interesting. And so if you want to watch it after, it's just going to be down below. But also with Sagittarius could really like talk and tell their philosophies of life and like let everybody know like, hey, this is what I have going on, and that is connected to the lips. So I do think that this person really wants to direct their energy towards you and just to kind of tell you like, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on with me, this is what I believe. Sagittarius, sorry, that's an N. It looks kind of weird, but it's okay. So with the 12th house connected to natural desire, so the 12th house is a beautiful, mystical place in the chart where it's hidden from us. And I think in some ways this person feels like maybe you're protecting yourself or you're hidden from them, but they can't help but to feel such a natural desire for you today and every day. But today, I would say it's very heightened because I specifically wanted to do like, what is it today? What is going on? And it's timeless, but let's see. Tell us more. We know they're feeling that. Oh, so many cards want to come out. Okay, we have a lot of pentacles. Maybe you or them are earth sign. A lot of pentacles just came through. With the Knight of Pentacles in reversal, you know what this feels like to me? You come to me. That summon card. It feels like I want you to approach me. I want you to come towards me. Ace of Wands right in the middle. There's fire, there's passion, there's exciting feelings. It is a new beginning of like just feeling like the passion like pulsing in your veins and feeling very alive and like wanting to live and wanting to take new adventures in life. And like it says here, like accepting the challenge, like fuck yeah, like Ace of Wands is like, I can do it, I'm so inspired right now, I'm so alive. And they feel this way towards you, but for some reason they feel blocked with the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, it's like he's chilling, like hanging out, and the cup is, give like, here's this beautiful cup, and it's like, no, I'm good. I feel like their thoughts and feelings today, like this person could feel a little bit closed for some reason. I feel like they're guarding this information from you. I feel like Cancer, Moon emotions connected to sneaky. They're being emotionally sneaky right now. I don't feel like they're expressing how much they actually really like you and how much you turn them on and you excite them and you actually really inspire them to do better. We have two aces, so we have beginning and aliveness and excitement. And so I feel like they want to do well for you and like for them. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's a beautiful, bright new future with money, stability, and it feels really good to feel that. So they're really interesting to me, and that's why I think we do have complicated. So tell us more. I can't sleep thinking about you. Well, that's interesting. 12th house is the house of the dreams, right? It's kind of like the dreamland, the dreamy, ethereal world. This card's kind of ethereal in a way, but kind of like passionate. And so they could be having like a lot of like different thoughts. Like there's a lot of like 12th house dreamy thoughts of just desire and like sexuality connecting. We have your hair is so beautiful. They're really attracted to your physical beauty. And with that too, we could have some Leo energy coming through. I want to drive by your house. That's extreme. All right, that's pretty crazy. And not everyone's going to connect with that. It doesn't mean it has to be literally. This could just mean kind of like a metaphor for wanting to know, like, this person wants to know what you're up to. They're curious about like your whereabouts and what you're doing. And I mean, they do have that summoning energy. Let's see here. Dream like beauty, lots to do with dreams, lots to do with your beauty that they're thinking about right now. So we have long distance, or the connection feels distant. It's kind of how they're feeling today. Maybe that's why they want to, that could possibly be why they want to summon. We have hypnotic eyes. So I do feel like you put kind of this spell over this person. I do feel like you take them to a place of pleasure where they feel like this is fun, I love this, I'm excited, I like it here, it's really different, and it's steamy and sexy, but it's also really divine. So tell us more about their current thoughts and feelings today. You deserve love very soon. And playfulness. Okay, so I feel like with this you deserve love, it's kind of like this really intense focus where everything's kind of working out. We have the angels here, it's very beautiful, you are lovable. I feel like this person thinks like you're way more beautiful than you even know. You're way more, like, you have way more potential than you realize. I think they view you very precious like. I think they view you at a very high level. We have very soon. So there's probably going to be some strong changes coming up very soon. And well, there we go. And so clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this, especially because it's right in the middle, right in the center, I feel like this could just be like a personal message, like, don't give in to what you don't want. Like, don't give in to fear, and don't play out for scenarios that you don't want to happen, right? And I know we know that, but sometimes we get caught up in like life and our feelings, and it's, you know, we're not always staying on a positive track. But just know that the more clear you get and the more focused you are on what you want, I feel like it'll be smoother in the way it comes to you. I feel like it'll be like less fighting and stuff like that, and you can really go with the flow. And we have playfulness. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's really fun because with the fifth house is the house of fun, and we have like that drug energy of like addictions, and it could even be like almost like a psychedelic experience, a spiritual experience with being with you. So some of their thoughts and feelings towards you is like a lot of smiling, like a lot of laughter, like even if there's complexity, I know there's complexity, we have chaos, we have complicated, we have some things going on, we have some maybe emotional Cancer energy that's sneaky, that's hidden, that I feel like underneath it all, it's like, I do, like, they do really feel you. And with playfulness though, like sometimes it could be like playing games, right? Like games are silly, like as you get older you're like, okay, this is just incredibly silly, but that will connect with some. But what I want to do now is I kind of want to get where they're at, like spiritually with you, like how are they feeling in more so like a spiritual sense of their thoughts and feelings. Okay, that took a while. Okay, we have number 2. That's pretty. Okay. Oh, nurture the dream. Isn't that so cool? There's so much to do with dreams and dream times, and maybe really pay attention to your dreams right now. And they are dreaming of you, they are thinking of you, there's a dreamy beauty about you. And if you want to screenshot this, I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you. To bring a cherished dream to life, one must be willing to let go of the perfect fantasy and allow the stainless vision to become a bit muddy and broken, like a seed cracking open in Mother Earth's richly generative soil. This is how things grow from ideas to reality. The spiraling path to fulfillment will likely surprise you again and again, yet the nourishing essence of your dreams can be detected in the most unexpected outer expressions. You do not need to direct or control the way your dreams manifest. Rather, allow yourself to be guided, inspired, and empowered. I was like jumping over here. Opportunities shall arise and pathways shall open. The desires in your heart were lovingly placed there by divine design so they might come to life through you. Trust this. Your dreams are meant to be. So this is how they're feeling towards you. So they're really in their dreamy world. They have a lot of fantasies and what they want. And even though maybe to them they want it right here, right now, in this certain way, but at the same time, this is telling us that this person, it's kind of like the advice for you and the advice for them, that as long as you're open and you allow the manifestation to come maybe in different ways or different times, that's kind of when we can be open to the divine, you know? And so let's go ahead and get some little letters and numbers. We have Z, of course you do, because there's a lot of sleeping and dreaming. We have O, we have L, we have H, we have D, we have the number 5, we have A, we have J, we have M, we have the number 8, so maybe some Scorpios. We have C, we have W, we have G, we have the number 1, so maybe some Aries coming through. We have X, we have V, T, F, S, 6, maybe some Virgos, I, N. Okay, you guys, so that's what came through. And so if you guys would like to, we're going to do an 18 plus extended. That's all about more of like the juicy, like sexual energies of how they're feeling today. And it's probably pretty interesting because there was a lot of, passion and fire with the Ace of Wands right here. So you guys, I hope that connected to you, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get very relaxed and comfortable as we dive right in. So we have the energy of 45 message, and 45 together numerology, that's 9. So their thoughts and feelings today, there's some kind of ending happening, but I think it's a good ending, and whatever it is, there's like a chapter closing, and there's something more beautiful coming, and there's a message that needs to be delivered. So let's go ahead and get our little board and sprinkle some astrology dice for some more information. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write this down as quickly as possible. We have Leo connected to music. We have the North Node connected to your body. We have the second house connected to addicted. And then we have Uranus connected to it's been too long. So maybe for some of you guys, you haven't seen each other for a while, or maybe they feel like they haven't connected in a weird, different way, or just, because Aquarius is kind of weird and different and they do what they want. Maybe they feel like they haven't connected with you like as deeply as they wanted to. We have the 12th house connected to warm. Okay, So you or them, somewhere in the chart, could connect with Leo, like a strong North Node placement, a strong Taurus placement, strong Aquarius, or Pisces. Okay? If that doesn't connect, it could just be trying to communicate with us, like just this interesting story that's going on with them today. So with Leo connected to music, I feel like Leos are fun, exciting, and fiery, and so fun to be around. And so there's something going on their thoughts and their feelings today, like feeling upbeat, feeling optimistic, feeling, even if for some of you you're like, that doesn't sound right, there's still something really beautiful and something really positive happening with them, because when they're connected to you, they just can't help but to like keep on listening to music and wanting to find that certain music that brings them that certain like thrill or excitement. With Leo, we have the North Node connected to body. So today there's a strong emphasis on your body, like your curves, your legs, I feel like your hips. And it's interesting because the North Node is like, I need this, I want this, I'm focused on this. So there's a lot of sexual energy, and so there's going to be really sexy extended if you want to watch it. It's all about their sexual thoughts and feelings. But with the second house, this is addiction. They're addicted. And what are they addicted to? They're addicted to the way you kiss, the way you talk, your senses. They're addicted to like what you could build. Taurus is like our money, what we have. Scorpio is like their money, what they have. And there's something about you being very successful, you being really smart, and you, I just feel like being like such a good kisser, like being so sensual, like the body so sensual, like the lips taste good, like everything about you tastes good and smells good, and they're addicted to it. It's kind of like a vacation, kind of like feels like almost tropical vacation of, I want to get lost in this place with you. We have Uranus connected to It's Been Too Long. So Uranus, kind of weird, different, unique, maybe different conversations, open conversations, maybe being around friends, having fun, exploring, kind of thinking about things in a different and very unique way. Connected to It's Been Too Long. It kind of feels like with this too, since this is air, Aquarius energy really likes to communicate. They really like to talk. So I feel like they really would like to communicate about maybe something that's really different. Like, it's so long. It's been so long. We need to have this kind of conversation. We need to have a very open-minded conversation. We need to like explore, and that could even be like a sexual energy too. Maybe exploring some like sexual things that they haven't really, you guys just haven't in a while. And so we have the 12th house connected to warm. And so the 12th house is that really pretty place in the astrology chart that's hidden from us. And it's deep and it's spiritual and it's intuitive. It's Pisces. It actually kind of feels like this. It's very, to me, I feel like it's so like sparkly and dreamy and like foreign. And that's connected to warm. And so in their thoughts and their feelings today, it's kind of like a sparkly feeling. It's being able to connect to like a very ethereal part of yourself, and you are that ethereal place for them, and they know when they connect to kind of like your high priestess, and when they connect to your intuition, that they feel warmer and they feel rejuvenated. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords in reversal. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reversal. We have the Star. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's really interesting. So, okay, so we started in Pentacles and we ended in Pentacles. So we could have some really strong earth signs trying to come through in this reading. That could also indicate their thoughts and their feelings today have a lot to do with stability. They have a lot to do with money. They have a lot to do with grounding something down and making something a reality. But there's some things going on here. Why would we have two queens in reversal right next to each other? Okay, let's get into it. So, Knight of Pentacles, it's kind of like they're offering something, but it's kind of slow. Like, the Knight of Pentacles can be quite slow, but like it's a reliable energy, and you know it's gonna happen. So I think, since too this is like a routine energy, I think throughout their routine today, throughout their daily like working and driving and all that kind of normal stuff, I feel like they're really thinking about you a lot through the day. they're also thinking they have a big focus on money. And the second house is, what we were kind of talking about, your money, our money that we make for ourselves. And so I don't know if there's like a little bit of anger here, maybe not too bad, but with two queens in reversal, it feels like a little bit insecure or a little bit witty or a little bit like maybe wanting to have a little bit of a fight or something like that. I think they know they need to do better. Like, this is a really internal part inside themselves. This is more hidden. And I think they look at you very highly with the star. And so the star, she soothes us, she heals us. She shows us there's more beauty to be seen. There's more happiness. And what I would like to do is I want to clarify. So tell me why these two queens came out in reversal. The seventh house, of beauty, of love, of relationships, of marriage. There's something to do with kind of like a marriage type of feeling today, especially too with this Ten of Pentacles. We're really making it like serious and stabilizing it, making a home, making a family, and bringing money into that. The seventh house, I think that there's something going on within them of feeling like, it's going to sound kind of odd, but I think they question if they're good looking enough because, and hear me out, the queens are so beautiful, they're so pretty that, so many times in life we really do recognize queens as just being this hallmark of beauty. And I asked what's going on, and it's the seventh house, which is the seventh house of beauty. So I think in their thoughts and their feelings today, they have a little bit of, maybe like a little bit of insecurity of their own beauty, or maybe their own self-worth of what they can bring for you. There's a very soothing feeling by being with you. I feel like kind of like some of the sexual energy that wants to come in is relaxing, it's deep, it's like very rejuvenating to both of you. And let's go ahead and get some, let's see, I'm kind of curious on this deck. I have a lot of decks. This is one of my really old decks. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Their thoughts and feelings today. Can I run away with you? Can we maybe escape the chatter? Can we escape the everyday life? Can we escape what it feels like, what we should do or what we have to do? And can I just go away with you? They're looking at something very beautiful with a star, and especially the Ten of Pentacles coming out right next to it. Keep an open mind. Give your relationship a chance. So, in their feelings towards you. I feel like it's almost like if for some reason you're fighting with this person, you haven't really talked to this person, it kind of feels like, be open to me, right? Keep an open mind. Give me a chance. That's for some. And come with me, escape with me. If that doesn't connect, because I feel like that will connect with some, I think it has to do actually kind of with this internal stuff we were talking about, with maybe not feeling beautiful enough or good enough or having the value enough. And maybe they feel like, am I different? Like, am I different from your usual type? Am I different from what you're used to? And can you give me a chance? So there is a little bit of like, I'm different, but maybe that's what you love about this person, maybe that's something that you really like. Okay, I'm super curious of what kind of channeled messages, so tell us more. We have hypnotic eyes, so they're thinking about your eyes today, very hypnotic. Tell us more about their eyes. The fifth house. So the fifth house is fun and exciting, and if we were to jump into the astrological chart and jump into the fifth house, we wouldn't want to leave because it's so fun, and it learns it represents like learning and like kind of like college feeling. And with that, I think some people's most favorite time of their lives when they're at university and like, it's just party and fun and so actually I think there's almost an intoxicated, hypnotic feeling by looking in your eyes. They almost feel like they're high and excited, and the eyes are full of so much beauty. And the sun is dignified in Leo, so your eyes, they really stand out. They're beautiful. Okay? So tell us more. Tell us more. We have Taurus. Lots to do here with money. Lots to do here with stability too, and like protection and making something real, making something stable. So we have lights on. There's some sexual energy coming through. With that too, I think there was that the fifth house is the sun, the light. Like the sun is the light, and we have warm, right? And I don't know, there's just a bright feeling by being with you. I feel it's kind of like when they think about you and they listen to music about you, you kind of take them from a dark place and you rejuvenate them. Okay, let's go ahead. I've been losing my mind. Okay, so this is a lot of this is a lot of sexual things going on today, but let's go ahead, clarify. Whoa. Oh, the 12th house came out, and the 12th house came out here. So they've been okay, so the 12th house are things that are hidden from us. And for some of you guys, it feels like you're hidden from them, like, and they're losing their mind over that. The 12th house too, like this could indicate, this is a lot of intuition. This is a lot of deep intuitive knowings. And so I think they could be losing their minds over trying to figure out what's reality, right? Or what's a Neptunian dream that's sprinkled with fairy dust that maybe they're, making this up or they're not seeing it clearly. So there's a lot of like also like analyzing, trying to figure out, maybe trying to figure out what they would say too in the message. So now what I want to do is I want to take this deck. It's a very beautiful deck called the Dimensions of Light. And I want to get one card that this card really signifies like what's going on with them spiritually. Okay, so what is spiritually going on with group number 3 today in their feelings? Okay, so this is very fascinating. It's number 9, right? And we started with 45 and 9, which is like kind of like, right, some sort of endings or something like that. So if you want to screenshot this, I'm going to go ahead and read it. So 9, commitment or commit to closure. The promise of the new can be enticing. The intoxicating blend of hope, inspiration, and optimism can seem irresistible. There are many beautiful ideas and dreams to conjure, yet limited time to bring them all to life. A vivid imagination, open to the possibilities, can keep us youthful and vital. However, that same questing nature can distract us from fulfilling our purpose when driven by fear, boredom, or lack of commitment. Sometimes the thrill of the new needs to be placed aside so that the joyful fulfillment of a heartfelt ideas can come to life. There are many beautiful adventures on your spiritual horizon, but you can only approach them by taking the journey step by step in the here and now. Earn your new creative leap by attending to what needs to be done. It really feels like there's something ending. I think this could be something ending in them, like it's time to close this chapter or move away from the certain idea of what life used to be, and to go and to build and to be open to something really new and exciting. And so there is an excitement, there is a happiness, and there is an ending, and there is a beginning in this reading very strongly. We have number 8, so maybe we have some Scorpios. We have 7, maybe some Libras. We have V, we have B, we have 6, so maybe some Virgos. We have H, we have I, we have number 9, so maybe some Sagittarius. That's a lot of numbers. We have R, we have A, we have O, we have E, we have I again, We have number 1. We have D. We have number 2. So maybe 28, or 27, 28, 29, 26. I think there's some strong 20s, people in their 20s watching this. We have a heart. That's not for everybody though, so it doesn't resonate. It's all good. I just throw it out there for some people. We have C. We have Y. We have X. Let's go ahead and pick just a couple more. We have O, so yo. I feel like with I coming out twice, there's just an overwhelming something that they want to say. So tell us, what do they want to say so badly? Listening. Interesting, because with this, we have a book. And over here we have another book. Maybe this person likes to read, you like to read. Maybe they're just reading you like a book and they wish they could tell that to you. And they're curious about you. They want to know more about you. It's been too long, and it's like they want to see and communicate. And with books, I just feel like talk, communicate. Like they want to listen to you and they want you to listen to them. And I think they want to talk about a lot of deep things, and it has a lot to do with this new and like fresh start. But okay, you guys, if you want to click the extended, it's gonna be really sexy. I have a lot of sexy cards. I have this really sexy board. It's gonna be really fun. I give 100% for you guys, so I hope to see you there. Bye. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get very relaxed and comfortable as we dive right in. Okay, so we have number 20, fulfillment. So these are their thoughts and their feelings towards you today. So with this, I feel like it could be a mix of you fulfill them, but like I need more. I'm intoxicated by it. We have this glass of like wine, and so I think that they're kind of drunk on you. They kind of get high off of you. I feel like they really enjoy you and enjoy your presence. And also I feel like with this, it could be a feeling of you want to say some things that you maybe wouldn't usually say when you drink. You want to do some things you maybe usually wouldn't do when you drink. And so I feel like there's a lot of like rawness and realness that wants to come through in this reading, and their thoughts and feelings towards you, kind of like steamy and sexy. So let's go ahead and find out some more, and I think the extended is going to be pretty sexy. Okay. Okay, so very interesting. We have the 10th house. Let's see. Connected to thought-provoking. We have Virgo connected to hypnotic. We have Gemini connected to frame. We have Venus connected to lips. Let's go ahead and do one more. The 7th house connected to careful. These are their thoughts and their feelings towards you today. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we have the 10th house connected to thought-provoking. So we could have some sorry, it threw me off because when I switched it to this one, I was looking for 10. I was like, wait, hold on. I got so much astrology and tarot in my brain. Okay, so we have the 10th house. So someone, you or them, somewhere, somehow, could connect with Capricorn. We also have Virgo. We have Geminis. We have Venus. So we have Taurus and Libra. And then we have the 7th house of Libra. Okay, so what I'm seeing here with the 10th house. So the 10th house is pretty serious. Like, it's something that we really want to show. It's something we want to show off to the whole world. This is our career, it's our status, and it's a really important part. Like, you want it to look nice, sound nice, right? Like, if you're going out and you're out in the world, it's like important for it to be good. And so this person, they're thinking today, like, they want to show you off. I just think your beauty, I think your intelligence, I think you're just like super interesting. I think the 10th house, Capricorn, what we're taking serious, thoughts, thoughts, thinking, thought provoking. We have Virgo and Gemini both ruled by Mercury. A lot of thinking today. I think when you communicate, when you talk to them, they take you very, very serious. When they say something, I think they're being very serious. There's something wanting to like come in to make this like real or grounded, because we have 20, which is 2, which is Taurus, which is stability. We have Virgo connected to hypnotic. So I actually think that sometimes this person could be really serious and want to like do well and stay focused. And I feel like you're this really hypnotic, like sexy, like kind of tempting. Even though I feel like you're very grounded, you're very smart, it's your beauty, it's your sex appeal, it's the way you look, it's the way you act. I feel like you kind of get them intoxicated and they want another glass of you. And we have Gemini connected to frame. So this is cute. Like, to me, I just think Geminis are just freaking cutest things I've ever seen. Sun, moon, or rising, or whatever it is. They're so cute to me. And so, and the bodies are just pretty. And I think the way you communicate, the way you talk, the way you act, I just think it's so special. And they think this way. They think this about you. There's so much thinking here. And we have Venus connected to lips. So Venus, love, beauty, relationships, aesthetics, so pretty. Your lips, I feel like they really want to kiss you. They want to make out with you. They want to be close with you. Your lips are very soft. They're very pretty. You could do like very pretty lip liner or just like pretty chapstick and your lips always look nice, or maybe you like to get your lips done. There's something so beautiful, Venus, about your lips. And we have the 7th house on careful. So the 7th house is the house of beauty, where we beautify things, and that is a part of themselves where they feel like they need to be careful. I think because they put your beauty on such a high pedestal and they see you in such a bright, beautiful light, it's like, I need to tread carefully in these waters because I don't think they've ever been with someone as beautiful as you. This is not only external beauty, this is internal beauty as well. Just a beautiful soul, like a beautiful spirit. We have death. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords. What's going on here? There's something. Page of Wands. And the 3 of Cups with the 5 of Swords on the bottom. Let's see. They're going through something that really needed to end. This could be an internal feeling. So with the Death card, it's actually really good. It's like, we're not holding on to that anymore. We're moving on. And there's so much moving on and transitioning into moving into something new. They went right now today in their thinking, they know that they have to take away some shit that wasn't working for them. They know they have to think more clear. They know they have to move on. They know they have to get away from something that is no longer good for them. They know that there was maybe thoughts or ideas or ways of thinking that, what are they transforming so deeply? What are they moving on from? We have the 2nd house of Taurus. We have a lot of Taurus energy here. So Taurus is your self-worth and believing in yourself. I think that they needed to start believing in them. Believing in what they could build. The 2nd house is our legacy. It's what we build. So they're moving into a different place today, and I think they're feeling more empowered. They know that also very just much more spiritual, like a very maybe connecting with your intuition more, maybe connecting with things that are true and really worth value, Taurus. Um, Page of Wands and Three of Cups right next to each other. That's really cool. Like both of those cards are super fun, they're super exciting. There's so much joy and happiness and things to celebrate here. So I think they view you, Page of Wands, as someone who's very youthful, someone who's very young, someone who's very fresh, like someone who's very, very beautiful, and someone who also just could get like a lot of attention and stuff, and like just like would win. I just feel like you'd win at life. And I think too, they're thinking that they would really like to show you to their friends. I think they'd like to show you off, show you to the world. There's a beautiful laugh that you have. It's very magnetic, it's very exciting, and they know that they're moving on, maybe possibly getting older. That is how they're feeling today. And they know if they want something worth value, they have to be really willing to create something really worth value to them. I think the 18 plus is going to be really interesting because of how much they've changed, how much they want to change. So go ahead and tell us a little bit more. Oh, tell us a little bit more getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this could go either way. Like you've been knowing each other, but as you move on, you grow, you get closer to each other, and you get to know each other's families more, you get to know each other's secrets more, get to know each other's like past experiences more. You really are gonna bond. And it doesn't matter if this connection is fresh and new or if you guys have been knowing each other for 5 years. I think that the more vulnerability there is, just the more you guys are gonna grow and evolve. And I think there's a lot of energy here of like wanting to deepen like the sexual bond here as well. So let's go ahead and get another one. We have new love. So for some, this is very, very new, okay? But not for everybody, because we did have the death card, and that's kind of where we're really rejuvenated on something new and something fresh, and we know we're moving on and we're moving to this new place. So for some of you guys, I do think this is fairly new. For others, this is a very transformative connection where I think there's a lot of forgiving and learning and moving on and transitioning into new waters where this love deepens, and it starts to reveal to you parts of you that you didn't even know about yourself. So let's see. Let's find out a little bit more. We have dark hair, so you or them could have dark hair or have like a darker look about you. We have naturally psychic. They really view you in this way. Very intuitive. We have sexy smile with a hint of playfulness. They think you're very sexy. They think that you're in eye contact. They think that you know exactly what's going on with them. They're aware of your power. Okay, so let's see. These cards are really cool. It's all about we're gonna look at them spiritually. Like what is going on with them spiritually on a deep level in their feelings towards you. Okay. Oh, look at that. We have number 2 and 2 here, and then we were asking more about them. We got number 2. So a lot of 2s. Maybe that connects somewhere somehow, or maybe there's going to be a synchronicity with just something to do with number 2 meeting on the 2nd, or them texting you at 2 p.m. or something interesting with that. So we have number 2, nurture the dream. To bring a cherished dream to life, one must be willing to let go of the perfect fantasy and allow the stainless vision to become a bit muddy and broken, like a seed cracking open in Mother Earth's richly generative soil. This is how things grow from ideas to reality. The spiraling path to fulfillment will likely surprise you again and again, yet the nourishing essence of your dreams can be detected in the most unexpected outer expressions. You do not need to direct or control the way your dreams manifest. Rather, allow yourself to be guided, inspired, and empowered. Opportunities shall arise and pathways shall open. The desires in your heart were lovingly placed there by divine design, so they might come to life through you. Trust this. Your dreams are meant to be. So I think they see this beautiful second house Taurus stability dream with you of, we gotta sometimes it's muddy, sometimes it's broken, sometimes life is a fucking mess. And guess what? Sometimes when you're cleaning your room or you're creating something, it's a mess at first, but that's how we get to the final product, And in high school, I was a cheerleader and I made up a lot of the dances. And at first, when I was making up a dance, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks stupid. I'm like, this looks like shit, and I felt awkward doing it. But once I everything came together, I realized that yeah, it does have to be a little broken at first. It does have to be a little messy to get the final product of beauty. So there's a lot of transformation here and a lot of changes. And so we have M, we have T, we have C, we have N, we have Q, we have the number 3, Gemini, we have S, we have the number 8 jumped onto my lap, we have A, we have number 8 again, there's a lot of power, we have number 5, we have Y, we have L, we have B, we have R, we have a heart, we have F, we have number 9, so maybe some Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. We have W, we have O, and we have J. So you guys, I hope to see you on the extended. It's going to be really sexy. It's going to be really fun. I can say and do whatever I want. And we have this really cool board that's super fun. Okay, so I promise it's always going to be 100%. I'm going to give 100% over there. So I hope to see you and keep going. Okay, love you guys so much. Bye.